crazy thing is that you can just be changing in between them while you're on the live. So for now, I think we might do this. This is better for explaining. I think RASD. This shit closed bullish this week, and this week just died. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see like as what we was gonna see in this week. So we're gonna analyze this week, and but ideally we just trying to see what is going to happen in this week, basically. So assume this week don't start yet. We just coming to see what would happen in this week after this candle is closed. So we're just gonna go and do our normal analysis. Really and truly, that's all you can take. So then we can check the daily time frame. I'm just gonna hear you. Just assume this is Friday. For this daily time frame, so by this Monday we just seen price doing dash. So that's cool. We can check on the 4 hour structure. We know that week, that previous week before this week started, end of this, we were running from here to here. So if you start to look for structure again, it's the same thing. Like, of course, we're starting to change from here. This was this. When we have this, we should have continued and take out this, but that didn't happen. Instead, we just take out this high. Now and then we make a new high here. This high is within this again. It's just a week. We need to see a close. So that is when that happened here, from here to here. We just seen the close here, and we make this high. So and then we make this higher low here, and then higher high. So here is our key area to look for USD to come to. But again, like the structure, we already know we were going from here to here, here to here. This change is kind of like a sweep, like a liquidity, and I can already just take it out. But again, if we're really like patient, we already know we're going from this weekly low here. So all we gotta look for is like maybe like other blocks here, but we don't trade this time frame anyway. So we go to 1 hour. But we know what's the intention of this market. So Monday that Japan, I mean, somewhere here, we're gonna do our usually things. So if we were gonna trade in that week to see what we're gonna see. So 1 hour time frame, we can see Monday 2 p.m. will be here. Let's do that black. Tuesday 2 p.m. will be here. These are like levels. So when price is below it, we kind of expect it to trade below it for the entire week anyway. So if we check on here on our entry time frame again, we see what we could have done Monday on our trading time, what we would have done on Tuesday on our trading time. So let me just make this bigger. Okay, so Monday 2 p.m. is here. Before this 2 p.m., what do we see? Obviously we see in this. Did price get there before our 2 p.m.? So and then we move on to Tuesday. Tuesday we can come in here and say where did the last aggressive move happen before 2 p.m. Obviously it's here. So if we take this other block, Okay, and then this one here, did price come here almost? So it didn't really tap it. So again, we only taking one order block. We're not taking the entire like push face. You know what I mean? Yeah. So is this that is surprise didn't tap it. It didn't again. Yeah. So we didn't trade that day. Monday no trade. Tuesday no trade. Save more money. Yeah. This discipline. Tuesday, Wednesday, we came here before 2 p.m. What happened? This drop here. Like this is the drop here, whatever, or you can even say this. But we're only interested to what happened before this time. So obviously, like this is the move again. What happened? No trade. You cannot rush it, bro. It's okay. So at this point here, we know like this market overall is in a like bullish structure, but I got pullback no way, which is here. So we gonna have to check the 1 hour time frame because again we're going higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So if we make a higher loss, even though we swap this is a news for sure. So we're going to be looking for the areas that are interested. So some areas like this, demand zone maybe. So of course at this 12 a.m. Um, the markets come here before New York time. So and this was like what Thursday night. It's a nasty job. So like this don't even make sense to be honest. But again, it's the same fucking rule, bro. If you don't see it, you don't see it, bro. Because really and truly, all this trade, they were nice moves, but you have to be more on the selling side. In this case, it's like we're in a buying market in our structure, but we're only interested to take a trade around our trading time if we see the opportunity. So even if price is coming from like our main structure point that you were expecting and price comes there, it then do this aggressive move, bro, you shouldn't feel any type of way. Why? Because when this is what's happening, it didn't happen around your trading time. That is the thing, bro. We're trying to build here in Okala. Like the overall thing is just to understand there is no formal. The thing that you're following when they meet on the times that you give, the condition that you says, well, that is all in it. That's literally again 2 p.m. By 2 p.m. we already seen this market in a bullish, bro. There is no way you could again any of this trade. You just call it a week and just move on, bro. Literally, I just call it a week. And today is Friday, and nothing really happened. So overall, the whole week, Euro USD like Kebani Haga happened. It's just pullback week, and we're starting to see some shine of bullish trend because we like if you pay attention to structure, we're shifting again. So we're making a high this pullback here. Maybe next week can start to be interesting as we see like we can go and take out this high shares and shit. If not, we'll see this as a change of structure here. Price can come somewhere here and then we can start to see areas the dump. It's one way or another, but you can't analyze it like this. You have to know when to catch them moves, even if it's a small counter trend. So, with that being said, USD, let's try to put some week for this week so we get ready for next week. Well, this candle structure ones, we're seeing some bull. You see how this week is kind of showing some exhaustion to the downside, like the market's not trying to go down as far as we can see this candle, especially after this bullish candle. So maybe next week we can start to see some nice candle, but we don't know yet until the market start. One day on the daily time frame, we're seeing some nice structure bullies as well. But the way I'm seeing this, far from this EMA, at some point it needs to come down to it. It needs to. But RSD is looking crazy with this bullish trend right now. Structure, 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 uh, structure, structure, structure. Potentially we're in this move to take out this. After this, let's see where our updates are on Bitcoin. So where we did yesterday. Let's go check for our on this time frame, bro. So the US, this is this week low. The week high was here, and we can see price is just showing some bullish flow from this EMA. Potentially needs to go here, and we kind of pulling back. The market just closed like this. Clearly, like there is no decision been happening this whole week, bro. Except where we have just pull back and now some flow. So yeah, man. Yeah, this is sick. I'm seeing some nice move on next week. Let's see where the USD does. We wanna pay attention to areas like this, but again, like if we make a higher high, we should come and make a higher low here and go. But instead, we make a new low, so in the other way around. Instead of making new higher low to make a lower low, we change the structure here. Even if you didn't choose this as a structure, you choose this, we still have to change the structure. So overall, this leg started here. This candle is too much. We can even use like 50% of it. But we only take this area because see the volume from here is the interesting part. You only need this area. So wherever price show reactions like this, the chances are when it comes back down there, when you see some sign for form like confirmation and there is confluence in the share, that's all you need, bro. The rest just come down to your risk management. So that is what we need to build on this shit. Like it's not even to be like it's just so whatever happening in Euro USD first, we're just gonna react with the market, not against the market. Just react with it. We already know what we expecting, but it doesn't mean you're seeing clear zone like this. This is what's gonna happen. Sometimes the market can just do whatever fucking price action it wants around from here and just do completely different from what, yeah, to deal with it. How to, if you're not aware already at the start, it fuck you up. But now it's just like, why you can look at this. So yeah, Euro USD, we're not even interested, nothing like that. We're only interested these times though, color. So again, we can see what will happen from this time to today. Just literally just do some. There's imbalance, something called imbalance. So like this gap here. But I don't even pay attention to this shit, bro. Our strategy, these things, we just, I don't even know, man. We don't trade like this. That's all I can say. So yeah, if these things use as liquidity, it will be high. I mean, there's money below this, so the market would potentially want to take them before it can bounce higher to the direction. But yeah, worst case scenario, we'll see what happens. That shit. Look at that's why tell that to ourselves, bro. Gonna That is crazy. But update on Bitcoin though. Look at this. Still pulling back as we expecting. See that first area we reacted. Exactly there. That is why you seeing this reaction. But again, bro. See, like, bro, I swear to God, patient and having an edge, something that you just see and you create that shit in there. I feel like once you start to see that, bro, there is no way you'll be triggered to this market, bro. No way, bro. Cause what will you trade if you're not seeing nothing? These trades here are literally like, look at this today. All the market is there, and none of these candles are making sense. There is no way you should look for buy in this area. And overall, you get how it's dropping down like this, and you already have in your mind that there's very potential higher chance this can go to all the way to the extreme. So you should even get full with these zones. But yeah, nice drop on Bitcoin, and it's still coming to the zone that we expected. And Saturday, sometime most likely nothing will happen on Bitcoin anyways. That's worst case scenario. Bitcoin start to just dump. That can happen too, but again, we're only interested in this because of structure, nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Let's see what happened here for real, maybe. Yeah. You see how I don't even know how to tell you, man. We just have ourselves so much time back. Because again, what do we say? Stay attention. Pay attention to the daily time frame. To the daily time frame. Only if we see a explosion in this country. You see, sitting down here now, yeah, from yesterday, it feels crazy. I don't know, because it's literally the market is like, this is crazy. It's actually what. So again, patient. It's easy to see. It's literally easy. If you analyze this day here, here, and here, you probably know where this movie started. But you know, literally just waiting, but nothing. But yeah, that is for Bitcoin. There's nothing really to backtest on this. Like, bro, confirmation will save your life and understanding structure, bro. Structure, structure, indecisive level, only trade it with confirmation. See, no, nothing else. Taking this other block here doesn't mean, yeah, yeah. Taking this other block here doesn't mean this zone is valid. Saying this rejection here doesn't mean it's valid yet. The only reason will even be like trigger to take a trade from here if we had seen bullish candle lastly like this after few rejection in this direction, then this would have been a valid zone. But in this case, it's not. But you know why? Because the structure is still this and this. So this is the leg that we're in. This is just a pullback. So this can come all the way here before making mines up to go high. This low is within this low and this high. And this didn't even break above it, so it stay below here. So we're in this. So you are looking for, that's literally it. So doesn't mean the area is valid. trust me, bro. I feel like that used to fucking be one of the things that used to play with my mind a lot. When I see potential areas like this, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. When markets get there, it's gonna react from me. I'm buying that. Yeah, that will cause you a lot of fucking lesson or some shit. You just gotta learn in that way, innit? And then that's when I was like, nah, there is definitely something that makes sense with this zone. That is this confirmation that we're looking for, bro. Trust me. Put it down here. Patient will tell you this area now what become what invalid. Trading below the last week low. So we have no reason to react to this market here except to leave it alone. And Solana, look, the same thing. The structure is this, this is not a real structure. Why? Because it's within this. So this didn't really do nothing. So that's why we're potentially looking for this now. Again, patient. It's kind of same, similar setup as Dogecoin. They're a little bit different than Bitcoin, but now what this area becomes invalid. We're not interested in anything in these markets right now except where price is now starting to cross our EMA. Okay, to understand structure even clear. Now there's liquidity here, which is potentially this for here. And that is for Sol as well. Yeah, man. And literally that's it. Bitcoin is now here, but again, price is all the way. The EMA is here. Price is here. There is very high chance Bitcoin could just drop. And seeing Dogecoin kinda trading below it as well, and Solana kinda trading below it as well. So I kinda expect the same thing on Bitcoin. When it comes to retest, the EMA might drop below it for a little bit before we can start to see like that clear buy. That's why you need to wait. But again, like it depends how the week is closed, because every week will take the low, so we know exactly which law is this, so you know the structure as well, so you just gotta look for buying signals to go, like that's literally all it is. These three market are just now needing more patience. And ROUSD, nothing really, because the market is closed. We're waiting for next week. And US30, mm, well, actually nothing really going on here. Yeah, since we're feeling this gap yesterday, it's just crazy. So I'm gonna just get rid of this and leave this market alone for now. See, this is it, Doma, bro. This is it. The rest just come down to us, sit down, make our plans, bro. And just know what we want. Literally, we just need to know what we want from this. Just focus on that and just and nothing really else to do except to learn, bro. That's all. Doing this shit. And the crazy thing is that they're like, we're not even really focusing on this, you know. There's some other things that we got to do, you know. It's like this is just another side hustle, but it's like the main thing that we understand the most. So we gotta take advantage of it.